Okay, so here we are, back for round 3 with our Modern Jund deck. We lost the die roll this time, so we'll draw our hand. And it's pretty good. We have Deathrite Shaman, we got a big finisher, some life gain, some disruption, removal. It's got everything that the Jund deck is trying to do. It's not a fantastic hand, but it's not bad. Colonnade. Alright, we're in for some control, would seem. Well, let's do Blackleaf Cliffs, Deathrite Shaman, Sigo. So if he taps out to play something funky, we're going to play our Kitchen Finks, and if he just says go like he did, we're going to Inquisition him, and then we have the ability to drain him for 2. So here comes Inquisition. Really? It's going to meet with a counterspell. Mana Leak, the Inquisition. You have something you want to protect. Interesting. Here's a Marsh Flats, and we're going to say go. He has a card with CMC 3 or less that's more important to him than a Mana Leak. Interesting. Colonnade gets tapped. Oh, please let me draw a Liliana. Ooh, Blade Splicer. Interesting. Please, Liliana would be... Liliana is not that great right now, actually. Blade Splicer kinda ruins that for us. So we have black-red, so we're just gonna get a Swamp, I think. No need to lose too much life. Exile the Leak. Put 2 at his face. Draw. Inquisition. Oh, well, now I see what he's protecting. Okay. So, how about we Inquisition him and play Kitchen Finks? How does that strike you? I like that. So, let's go with Inquisition you. Leak, Spell Snare. I'll take the Leak. Nothing but Blade Splicers and counterspells, this guy. Okay, so we'll play the Kitchen Finks. Sounds about right. Doesn't stack up that greatly against his first striking golem, but know that his 2 cards aren't much. So that's a Rainforest gone. Ooh, he drew Talisman of Progress. Okay. So his 1 card is still a Spell Snare. Poor guy. Marsh Flats is going to find and take some damage from it. So we have the green source in our hand, so Marsh Flats is going to get us a Blood Crypt. And we're going to tap 4. Play our Olivia. And say go. I'm liking our position here. Stuck with a Spell Snare in his hand and the top of his deck. He does have lots of lands, but we have a very good board presence. We have Dismember in our hand if he starts trying to get cheeky with his Colonnade, and Olivia's just going to wreck these guys. He also drew a land. Please animate Colonnade and swing. That would make me happy. He's in the tank. Draw. Okay, so let's swing in, see if we can bait out a Colonnade here. Gonna shoot this Blade Splicer. Give me an extra point of damage. And that's turn. Like, this is why we play Olivia. Sure, she could have died if he had Path or something like that, but when Olivia does not die, very, very powerful things happen. So he's got another Mana Leak in his graveyard. So we're going to exile that. Puts him to 10. Liliana, that's nice. So here, do we want to swing? Do we want to Thoughtseize? There was a card that he didn't cast last turn. Let's Thoughtseize. I just want to know what that other card is. It's going to play that other card. It's a Restoration Angel. It's a Cryptic Command. Okay. Counter and tap. Okay. So in response... Exile Inquisition. Put 2 at your face. So here we're going to play Liliana. Just eat his Golem. If he wants to tap out, bait the Colonnade into attacking, sure, I kill you next turn, so. Going to game 2. Got him. Okay, so cards that are bad in this matchup. Olivia actually isn't that fantastic. I don't even feel like the hand disruption is all that good in this match. What is good? Let's think about that. Thrun is really good, and Thundermaw Hellkite is really good. We just want to load up on threats. Abrupt Decay is interesting. It takes out the Golems. It does not hit Colonnades, and it does not hit Restoration Angels if he's playing those. It does hit the Blade Splicer, the Token, and Snapcasters, and Vendilion Clicks. So it could be a good card. Deathrite Shaman is definitely not going anywhere. Thrun isn't going anywhere. Olivia actually isn't that fantastic. And the other card that we want to board out, I'd like to leave in a Maelstrom Pulse. It takes care of like Planeswalkers, multiple Blade Splicer tokens. The other card that I want to take out, I don't feel like all of this hand hate is all that great. So let's take out an Inquisition because it doesn't hit Cryptic Command, and we'll go with that 60. Maybe we should be taking out like all of this removal, but he's a control deck. He requires card advantage to be able to win, so a little bit of hand disruption can force our big plays through, and we can afford to cut one. But I don't really like cutting all of them. We actually side out all of the hand disruption in a lot of matches. We just haven't really seen it yet today. We've played against a couple unfair Tron decks, and The Splinter Twin deck. In this matchup, there could be an argument for siding all of it out, but I like to have some of it to be able to force our guys through counters. So let's see how that works for us. This hand is unkeepable, sadly. If like these guys were gone, I would snap keep it, but not enough lands. This isn't bad at all. We have a turn 1 Thoughtseize to disrupt his counter magic. We can follow it up with a Tarmogoyf. We also have Deathrite Shaman, which is nice. Oh, hey, whoa, I made a mistake. We don't have black in our hand. That's painful, actually. Treetop Village, go. Oh man, that's rough, actually. I didn't think that went through, I guess. Okay, so here's something. Meddling Mage. What's your named card? Tarmogoyf. Wop, wop. Stomping Ground. Take the 2. End the turn. Suppose there's an argument there for just bolting this. But if he plays a Blade Splicer, I would very much like to be able to bolt that. Follow it up with the Kitchen Finks. Deck Edge. Alright. Maybe we can win this game off of 3 lands, but I doubt it. Combat. Well, I'm going to counter my Lightning Bolt. He's going to counter the Lightning Bolt. Spell Pierce the Lightning Bolt. Okay, that's fair. Ooh, that'll... Why do I keep forgetting that we don't have black? Well, gonna get one of our black sources. I don't imagine he wants to tech edge it. Puts him back a lot on lands. Like eventually we can break through this Tarmogoyf naysayer. So we take 2. Second main. Taps 3 to play a Blade Splicer, I would imagine. Vidalcan Shackles. Equal to 1. It's power, right? Dismember. That'll take out a Meddling Mage. It'll lose us some life, but it'll take out a Meddling Mage. Let's go for it. You already wasted a Spell Pierce. One dead mage. One live Goyf. And I really don't want to play the Deathrite Shaman while the Shackles is in play. Just because. I mean, like, it does take 2 for him to use it, but then, like, he could play a land, take my thing, and play Blade Splicer, which we don't want to have happen, so we're just going to say go. So we have creature, instant. And that's about it, right? Creature and instant. So hopefully he doesn't have a land. Good. Kitchen Finks. Nice. Thoughtseize. What are your thoughts? Losing lots of life here. We're putting ourselves in colonnade range, but hopefully we can build up enough of board presence with our Goyfs and our Finks and such that we'll be able to kill him before he's actually able to animate that. Oh, hey, look what you have. Baneslayer Angel. Yeah. We just have to take out the Baneslayer. I mean, like, we don't have double... Like, we can't count on having double black. Like, if he plays Baneslayer Angel, we don't have another black for a Liliana. We're dead, so... We'll take the Baneslayer. As much as I want to take the, like, one of these two, we have to take the Baneslayer. Which gives us a little less life, but a bigger Tarmogoyf. Animate our treetop village. Get you for 6. Yeah, he's going to tech edge the treetop village. It's fine. Still takes 3 and loses a land. Yep. Buffs the Goyf. Takes 4. And that's the turn. So I like this. He's down on lands. We have a decent sized Tarmogoyf. Blade Splicer. Jace Bellerin. Yeah, sure, I'll draw a card. Ooh, baby. We're gonna get there. He did find a land. Draw. Another Marsh Flats. Cool. What do we do here? If we play Liliana, he discards Mana Leak. He uses his Celestial Purge on the Liliana. He's going to draw a card. Or we could use this opportunity to play our Kitchen Finks, attack him, to he's going to serve in at his face. Second main. He does have 2 swamps. Sorry, he does have 2 islands. So Vidalcan Shackles is getting dangerously close to being able to take our Kitchen Finks. So maybe we do want to cast Liliana here because it does buff the Tarmogoyf. He loses his Celestial Purge and his Mana Leak. So maybe that's the correct play. So we'll go Marsh Flats, fetch, go down to 9, go get a swamp, tap 3, play Liliana, 4, we're going to discard our Marsh Flats. He's probably going to discard his Mana Leak. And we're going to play Deathrite Shaman. So I really doubt he's going to want to use his mana from the Shackles to take our Shaman to block with. Mind you, I suppose it's a thing. Like, he gets 2 more lands here and we're dead to Colonnade. So I feel like we need to put things on the board to be able to try to kill him with. And I mean, if he wants to use Shackles to take the Deathrite Shaman, it's not good for us, but it's not horrendous. That turn 2 meddling mage really set us back, especially when he had the counterspell for our lightning bolt. So this is taking out the Liliana, of course. So we no longer know his hand. Ends the turn. Dismember. Okay. So we're going to declare attackers. And send the Goyf in at his face. Tap the Deathrite Shaman. Exile Purge. So putting him down to 6 here. So he gets the Deathrite Shaman, but he can't block with it. Second main phase. Play Kitchen Finks. And we're very close to getting him dead. So, he's got a handful of cards. He has a blocker. One of his cards was a land. Okay, so another land and Colonnade is online. But he needs to find a way to deal with these. So here comes mana tapping. Supreme Verdict. Okay. I've seen worse things in my time. And we draw a Profane Command. Ooh. Hello. That's good. Yeah, that's pretty good. So let's get at you. Put him to 4. Second main phase. Tap 4. 2 to you. Bring back Tarmogoyf. Profane Command is so sweet. The card is so good. And we'll end the turn. So Tarmogoyf, I believe, is 4/5, right? We have land, instant, creature, sorcery, and I believe that's all. Yeah, he's still a 4/5. Which is nothing to scoff at. So, suppose like another Supreme Verdict is really bad for us. But I felt like we had to go for it. To tech edging our stomping ground. Or another Supreme Verdict. Yeah. Well, I feel like we had to go for it. Yeah, like we had to. We can still win, but I feel like we had to Profane Command there. I mean, like if he didn't have the verdict, if he didn't have anything, he was just dead. So another Colonnade. Ugh. Baneslayer. Nice. Well, we're gonna kill that. draw something of value. Catacombs is not bad. Do we still have Blood Crypt on our deck? We do. Good. Find ourselves a Blood Crypt. Turn on our lightning bolts. We don't have forest left, so we need Overgrown Tomb. We really want to cast the Throne this turn. Overgrown Tomb. Still puts us to 10. So we're not in a great position, but we're not dead. Jace bites the dust. He draws another card. I really wish he would have let me draw some cards. He only let me draw one. Okay, so what's the play here? He has a land pass, I would believe. Lightning bolt. Where's that red source when you need it? Alright, so we'll come in with the Thrun, which he has to block. Plays a Vendilion Click. We reveal a lightning bolt. Put the bolts on the bottom. Draw. Oh man, what an exchange that is. Okay, click bites it. And we'll just play the Blood Crypt. End the turn. Oh, how ironic. How about that bolt? Raging Ravine. It's not a bad draw. Come in with Thrun, see how long you can keep this up. Looks like a Colonnade activation. Regen. So he's down one Colonnade. Second main phase. Raging Ravine. Go. I'm liking our chances a lot more now. There's lots of things in his deck he could play that would seriously muck this up, but I'm liking our chances. We can draw lightning bolts. We can draw Profane Command. We can draw Thundermaw Hellkite. We can draw Deathrite Shamans. There's lots and lots and lots of things that we can draw to make this happen for us. That is definitely one of them. So we're just going to keep swinging with our Thrun. He has to animate another Colonnade. So he's out of blockers for the time being. He also can't use them to attack us. So here is Deathrite Shaman. And we'll see if he can deal with all of this. Why did I play Deathrite Shaman? He can just take control of it with Vidalcan Shackles, but I can still actually animate and kill him. Oh, yeah. Don't listen to me. Shackles takes the Shaman. What does he have? Meddling Mage. Probably named Lightning Bolt. My luck, my next draw is going to be a Lightning Bolt. Come on, let's just draw a Profane Command and end this. Well, not always. What can we get? We can get lots. Okay. So, play our Marsh Flats. I almost don't want to make a Raging Ravine, but I'm going to. Make Raging Ravine. Attackers. Have at you. He has the removal. And we don't have any basic lands, but we'll shuffle anyway. And he blocks the Thrun. And we say go. We're going to fetch. Find ourselves an Overgrown Tomb. Draw Tarmogoyf. And the hits just keep on coming. Get in there. Somehow push through these guys. Click. No. Angel. Blocks the Thrun. Okay. Die, Angel. Second main phase. No counter magic. Please, no counter magic. Paths it. Suppose that was dangerous because if he drew another island he could have just taken control of it. Because I believe it's still a 4/5. I'm actually kind of happy that he I'm actually kind of happy that he pathed it. Oh, might have been a bit of a mistake. Maelstrom Pulse. Maelstrom Pulse. He's got one card in hand. It's not a counterspell. Okay. Alright. Let's finish this up. Maelstrom Pulse your Meddling Mage. And GG. Finally got there. Alright, so made a couple mistakes on my part with some of the plays I made. Maybe I shouldn't have played like the Deathrite Shamans and that kind of a thing. I could have thought about it a little more. We got there in the end, which is the big part, and I believe we sideboarded correctly as well. So I will see you for the next round.